Let's begin with prayer.
Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness has appointed the officers of leaders and parliaments for the welfare of society, good of all human lives upon it, and the just government of its people. We beseech you to look with your abundant favor upon us, your servants, whom you have entrusted with the performance of such important trust in this community. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we may treat and consider all matters that shall come under our attention and deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of this region and of those whose interests you have committed to us. Amen.
Item number 1 on the order paper, communication from the chair.
Good afternoon, honorable members. Honorable members, I wish to inform you that we have a team of members of the African European Parliamentarians Initiative from the Netherlands, and they are here to explore ways of working together with Eala to enhance the capacity of Eala's mandate to meet its objectives as set out in the treaty. In this regard, we have just concluded a memorandum of understanding to that effect, and I think I have communicated to you through electronic media about the signing of the MOU this morning. And these are our partners who have supported this assembly for many years, from our formative stage when we were still struggling. They came in to work with us. If you are already aware of some of the initiatives that we didn't undertake for the time we have been here, but which have been there, like what we call Nanyuki series, and many other programs were actually done with the assistance of these partners. So they are here in the gallery, and I want to introduce them. Honorable John Corey. He is a current member of the Board of Trustees and incoming president of African European Parliamentarians Initiative, and he is a long-serving member of both the Scottish and European parliaments. There is also Ms. Anne Nyambura, who is the program manager. Another colleague who was supposed to be here with them had some other challenges. He couldn't make it here, but our best regards to him. So thank you very much for what we have agreed to work together, and for your being here to grace the activities of the Assembly. Honorable members, on a sad note, one of our senior staff members, Mr. Charles Kadonya, lost his mother this morning. We condole with him, and we pray for his departed mom to rest in peace. We hope that the Office of the Clerk will continue to communicate with us on the arrangements regarding burial. Thank you. Maybe we observe a minute of silence to pray for the departed mother of Mr. Kadonya. May her soul rest in eternal peace.
Item number 2 on the order paper, laying of papers, Roman 1.
Honorable Thomas Dutt.
Mr. Speaker, Sir, under Rule 89 of the treaty, I beg to lay on the table the report of the delegation to the conference under the theme, the role of parliaments in the strengthening the international peace and security, held in Moscow from 4th to the 5th of June 2018. I beg to submit. Thank you.
Same item, Roman 2.
Thank you, Honorable Thomas. Honorable Nduwayo. The microphone, please.
In accordance with Rule 89 of the East Africa Legislative Rules of Procedure, I lay on table the report on the delegation of the 139th IPU meeting, which was held in Geneva from 14th to 18th October 2018. Right Honourable Speaker, I beg to lay.
Thank you, Honorable Nduwayo.
Same item, Roman 3.
Honorable Kasamba.
Right Honorable Speaker, under Rule 89, I beg to lay on table a report on Eala's participation in the joint Minister of Agriculture's agencies meeting with the members of Parliament of Uganda held on 21st September in Conference Hall A in Parliament of Uganda. I beg to lay.
Thank you, Honorable Kasamba. Honorable members, according to the rules and according to what we agreed last time, the honorable members who represented us in different external engagements and in whose respect the reports have been laid on the table will be given opportunity to introduce their reports, and we shall debate them during this sitting.
Item number 3 on the order paper, motion for a resolution of the Assembly to congratulate the Republic of South Sudan upon signing of the peace accord and to urge the signatories to respect the peace agreement and expedite the realization of total peace and stability in South Sudan.
Thank you. Honorable members, if I'm not properly understood, after this particular item, we shall be back to the reports. So the honorable members who laid them should be prepared to introduce them to the Assembly for the Assembly to debate them. Honorable George Odongo.
Right Honourable Speaker, I would like to move a motion for a resolution of the Assembly to congratulate the Republic of South Sudan for the signing of the peace accord and to call upon the signatories to respect the peace agreement and expedite the realization of total peace and stability in South Sudan. This motion is moved under Article 59(1) and 124 of the treaty and Rule 26 of the Rules of Procedure of the Assembly. I beg to move.
Thank you, Honorable Dongo. Seconder. Honorable Thomas Dutt, Honorable Dr. Woda Jeremiah, and all the members standing. Honorable Dongo, proceed and justify. Present your motion and justify.
Right Honourable Speaker, whereas the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD-led mediation process for South Sudan has brought to the signing of the peace agreement, formalizing the revitalization of the 2015 agreement on the resolution of the conflict in South Sudan, between President of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, and former Vice President Riek Machar on 12 September 2018. And whereas the ceremony to mark the implementation of the new peace agreement held in Juba on 31st of October 2018 saw the participation of the opposition leader Riek Machar, who returned to the country for the first time since 2016, and the release of 2 political prisoners who had been sentenced to death. And whereas His Excellency Omar el-Bashir, the President of Sudan, and His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, the President of Uganda, are the guarantors of the new peace agreement, aware that several peace accords have been signed. For example, I would like to make just a small correction there. For example, in 2015, there was a peace agreement that was signed in 2015, but was immediately violated in 2016. And whereas the Republic of South Sudan, which became a member of IGAD in 2011, is also partner state of the East African Community, recognizing that under Article 124.1 of the Treaty for the Establishment of the East African Community, partner states agreed that peace and security are prerequisites to social and economic development within the community and vital to the achievement of the objectives of the community. And whereas in accordance with Article 124.1 of the treaty, the partner states agreed to foster and maintain an atmosphere that is conducive to peace and security through cooperation and on issues pertaining to peace and security of the partner states with a view of prevention, better management and